I know, I know. You expect to see a robotic arm in a bottle, but just 1 minute. We realized that on the last video, we didn't explain how do we make the arm move. So in the first segment of this video, we are going to explain how all that works. If you're not interested in that, we're leaving timestamps in the description below so you can fast forward so you can see the arm in action.
I guess we can start out talking about how we're going to be doing this today and talk about the setup for it. You can see the tablet running on the robot, the Microsoft Surface, that's actually got the MCP that operates the robot. MCP is the master control program built with Robbie, the Robbie framework. And then on this laptop that I've got on my lap, you can see we've got another MCP running that's very similar to that one. We don't have anything, the camera coming across right now, but we do have this set of controls over here above, these 5 buttons here. Control moving the robot forward, backward, pivot right, pivot left, and stop. And then down below, we've got a set of controls that we can run the arm with. So there's kind of 3 things we can do with the arm here, really 4 things I should say. The first one, we have a set of named poses. I'm going to do one here. We'll do salute left. So these are just poses that, using a program in the card on the arm, moves all the servos at once to put the arm into a pose for you. And I'll go back to home here. This is the home pose down here. Then we've got what I call run a servo macro, which basically runs through a series of different poses as kind of a macro thing. And that's something, once I get into actually having the arm work by itself without, what we're doing now is essentially remote control, but once I get the arm running by itself, then these macros like this will play an important part in that, I think. Okay, and then down here in this other section down here, I can set any values I want within the ranges of what the servos on the arm will do, and set kind of an on-the-fly pose. Moves the servos one at a time. And now we'll go back to a regular home pose. And then finally, down here at the very bottom of this, we've got a thing where I can move one servo at a time. So here we'll just move the gripper and we'll open it up, which oddly enough, a low number makes it open wide and a high number makes it close, which someday I may get around to changing that, but for right now that's how it's going to work. So 50, the gripper's almost all the way open, and if I move it to 500, the gripper's pretty much closed. So that's how we're going to be controlling things. At the stage we're at right now, it's really about learning how to move the arm and how to make the arm do things for me. So remote control is what I need. I need to understand what it takes to move the arm into a position to pick something up, and then to actually carry it places with the robot and that kind of stuff. So that's where we're at in the learning towards being able to have the robot find beers and pick them up. Recognition to see if there's a beer bottle in the room, and if there is, then in theory it'll go pick it up and take it where we want it to take it. It's kind of the next step. You can see on the arm, it's already got that camera on there. I don't have that camera hooked up yet, but that camera is what we're going to use when it comes time to actually pick up the beer bottle. So it'll be watching so it knows when the gripper is ready to close and how far away the beer bottle is, how far it needs to move the arm, and what it needs to do to get to the gripper in the right place to pick it up.
Wait, I want to just clarify something in comparison to the previous video. Oh, by the way, if you haven't watched that video, there's a link below. You can also click here or here to watch it. But the main thing I wanted to explain is that in the last video, the beer bottle was full. In this video, we emptied it out to make it easier for the arm to be able to pick it up since it's lighter. Okay, let's get to it.
So anyway, let's play. So we're going to start by opening up the gripper. And that was interesting how that did that. Let's see if I can remember these numbers to set on this thing to get it to do what I want here. I think it was like 1800 to move the shoulder back. Nope. About 2300. Whoa, that wasn't good. We're going back to home. Ah. Okay. Let's do this again. So, oh, it's the elbow I need to move. Okay, so once more, I'm going to open the gripper up. And now we're going to move the elbow up. There we go. And now the shoulder comes forward. And I think that wants to be about 1800 or something like that. Well, no. Maybe it's like 2200. Ah! Fail one. Okay. Elbow back up. Oops. Wrong way. There we go. About 2000. I'm going to have to practice a little bit here. There we go. That's about where I want it. Let's see. I think we might have to get the bottle a little closer. Okay. Let's close the gripper. 200 is about what it takes for this bottle. Now, elbow up. A little more. Robot back just a little bit. And set the arm to home. Now we're gonna I'm gonna back it up here, so watch out.
Okay, I'll get out
Give
the way.
myself room to get it lined up here. So where am I? I see, okay. That's pretty close. Okay, now let's go back on the shoulder, maybe to about 1600. Can we go that far? I didn't do much, but the elbow will now. Whoa, wrong way. Oh, that was interesting. How about elbow to 1600?
So do you also have to adjust the wrist, the angle of the wrist?
Yeah, I will.
Okay.
There we go. There we go, yeah. Now, I think we can just about get it. One of the issues I have here, and I haven't done it yet, I need to make it so I can turn collision avoidance off, because the robot gets too close to things and stops and tries to start moving side to side because of collision avoidance. So I need to be able to turn it off, but I kind of trick it here. See if I can do it. Oh, stop. See, there it goes. Ah. Back up.
Okay.
Let's see, come back here. I can't hit the buttons fast enough. You know, I really want this on a phone. So you can just be doing this on a touch screen, which I can do this with a touch screen actually. I should try that, see if it works any better. So, okay, let's see, what do I want to do? I want to do this. Why is stop not stopping as fast as it should? Okay. The way I've got the pivot working so far, I have to get it far enough away from where I want it so that when I'm pivoting it in the position I want, I can have time to think about it and stop it where I want it.
I see.
So it's kind of clumsy at the moment, but we'll get better. Stop! There you go. Oh, I stopped a little too soon. Okay, let's see. This might work. We can pivot the arm a little bit. There we go. Perfect. Accidentally, but it's not close enough, I don't think. And it's going to stop on me. Okay, but that might do it. That might just do it. Okay, so wrist down. Okay, so this is the wrist vertical, which has a max of 3,400. Oh no, that's not what that's telling me. The wrist vertical is servo 4, which can go from 1,200 to 3,000. So what happens if I put it at about 2,000? Okay. Creeping up on it. Come on now. Hey, look at that.
There you go.
Open the gripper. Open the gripper. The gripper's not opening. What? You're kidding me. Well, phooey. Is the bottle tight on there still?
Yeah, it's on.
Sure is. Okay, that's not good. Okay, we're going back to home. Ah, well, that wasn't that good.
Did I guess? Well, it's loose now.
Yeah, it's loose now. Okay, let's get out of there. And here we go. Once more with two-part harmony. Gripper open. Man, we almost got there last time. Elbow up. Shoulder forward. A little bit more. Not that much. Okay. I think I'm going to hit the bottle here when I come down with the elbow.
You want me to move it back a little bit?
Let's see how we're going to do here. I'll come down slow. Ah! No, you don't need to move it.
Well, there it is.
Oh yeah, it's magic. Look at that. It's in the perfect spot. Okay, so I'm going to try not closing the grip quite so tight. And let's see if we've got it gripped tight enough to pick it up. No. Oh, barely. Let's get the grip a little bit tighter, maybe. Okay, now I'm going to back up just a little bit and do this touch screen. Why are you not stopping? That's weird. Go to home with the looks pretty good. Okay. Elbow up. Well, that didn't do what it should. Oh, I said 1,500, not 2,500. Good. There we go. Now, for the tricky part. Ah! You know, I should just turn that off. Ah! Stop! 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 Okay, go back now. See if I can get really lucky. Ah, no, I hit the wrong button. Shoot. Can I rescue it? Ooh, that's pretty good. Okay, let's see here. So we want to go wrist down. Yeah, okay. Let's come down on the elbow a little. Oh, okay. Come on, gripper. Oh, you're kidding me. Really?
Again?
Again. Ah. Okay, we could try something radical here. We're going to do something radical and see if it breaks everything. Yeah, that wasn't that great.
Well, there's the bottle.
The bottle is on the table. Not exactly placed gracefully. Well, it looks like I got to figure that out. That was working before. But we got farther than last time.
So the problem, you think it's that we're gripping the bottle too hard?
Well, yeah, I think it's making it so the servo shuts down.
And it's this one here.
Yeah, it's that servo. That's the gripper servo. And I think when it's, you know what, the real answer here that I'll have to do someday is to put touch sensors on the pads on the gripper so that it can tell how tightly it's gripping the bottle.
Oh,
And
okay.
stop itself regardless of how thick the bottle is.
Oh, okay.
Right now I'm just kind of eyeballing it.
For whoever's watching this video, so you mentioned shoulder and elbow and wrist. So those are different joints, right? So this bottom one is actually this one would be the shoulder, right?
Well, there's two shoulders
So
and two wrists.
okay.
So the one that's in the base of the arm is the shoulder's lateral one. Here, I'll move that one.
Okay, so this one turns it, right?
Yeah, I'll show you here. Well, that's the wrist lateral.
That's the wrist lateral. Yeah, that's what we meant.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I meant to do that. Okay, here we go. So that's shoulder lateral.
Okay.
Then this one is shoulder vertical.
Okay.
And then elbow is just up and down, is just vertical.
So there's only one elbow.
Yeah. And you know, this mimics the arm. The elbow is really
Just
only
has
goes
one
one way.
motion,
It just
right?
goes up and down, yeah.
Okay.
So that's the elbow. And then there's wrist vertical. Well, that's shoulder vertical. Like somehow I just can't seem to get those straight. There's wrist vertical.
Okay.
And then wrist lateral. So officially this is, well, shoulder lateral and wrist lateral. I shouldn't say it. I jinx myself when I say it. Whoa!
Okay.
That's wrist lateral.
And then you have the gripper.
Yeah, which...
So that's the one, the gripper is the one that's messing up. So this is the wrist lateral. This is the gripper.
Yeah.
This is wrist vertical, right?
Yep, yep.
Elbow, which is there's only one, and then you have the two shoulders, vertical and lateral.
Yep.
So there's a total of how many servos?
6 servos. They call it a 6-DOF arm.
Okay.
You got 4 DOFs, and I think there's even 9 DOF arms. I'm not sure. And DOF means degrees of freedom.
Okay. Yeah, so that's why it's not that easy to just pick up a bottle.
It takes practice, which I'm just getting, and it takes getting the arm to work correctly, which, you know, it always works fine when you're not here.
Yeah.
Bring the cameras and it's like, okay, no, I got stage fright now.
Every time when you're doing a demo is when things don't go right.
That's right.
Yeah. I know that's not the result that you wanted to see, but we are going to continue working on making the arm better. And we'll continue making more videos to share with you the progress that we're making. If you like this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to get notified when we post new videos. Thank you, and catch you in the next one. Has it been 20 seconds yet? Oh, by the way, don't forget to watch this video. Or is it this one?